Welcome to my channel where we delve into the most intriguing mysteries of our time. Today, prepare to be captivated as we embark on a riveting journey through the annals of aviation history, exploring the baffling disappearances of 5 planes that left the world in disbelief. Join me as we unravel the enigmatic tales behind these vanished aircraft and uncover the haunting mysteries that continue to perplex experts and enthusiasts alike. Without further ado, let's soar into the unknown. Number 5. On October 13, 1972, Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571, carrying 45 passengers, including members of the Uruguayan rugby team, crashed into the remote Andes Mountains. Among the passengers were young athletes full of hope and dreams, excited for a journey to Chile for a match. But their journey took a tragic turn when the plane encountered severe weather and crashed into the icy peaks of the Andes. In the aftermath of the crash, survivors faced unimaginable challenges: freezing temperatures, lack of food, and the harsh reality of their situation sinking in. With limited supplies and no immediate rescue in sight, they had to make difficult decisions to survive. In a desperate bid for survival, the survivors resorted to the unthinkable: cannibalism. Faced with starvation and no other options, they made the agonizing decision to consume the flesh of their deceased companions. They faced moral dilemmas and internal struggles, but ultimately chose life over death. After enduring over 2 months in the harsh wilderness, 2 of the survivors trekked through the mountains and found help. Finally, on December 20, 1972, rescuers reached the remaining survivors, bringing an end to their harrowing ordeal. The story of Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the will to survive against all odds. Number 4. On March 16, 1962, Flying Tiger Line Flight 739 took off from Guam's Naval Air Station Agana, bound for the Philippines. On board were 96 passengers and 11 crew members, embarking on a routine journey across the Pacific Ocean. Among the passengers were military personnel, dependents, and civilians, each with their own hopes and dreams for the future. Little did they know, their fate was about to take a tragic turn. As Flight 739 soared through the skies, it encountered a violent storm, its fury testing the limits of man and machine. Despite the best efforts of the crew, the plane vanished from radar, leaving behind a trail of uncertainty and despair. In the aftermath of the disappearance, search and rescue teams scoured the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, hoping against hope to find survivors. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the truth became painfully clear. Flight 739 had been lost to the depths of the sea. To this day, the exact fate of Flying Tiger Line Flight 739 remains a mystery, a haunting reminder of the dangers that lurk in the skies above. But amidst the tragedy, one thing remains certain: the memory of those on board will never be forgotten. Number 3. In December 1945, 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers took to the skies over the Atlantic Ocean on a routine training mission. Little did they know, their flight would become one of the most enduring mysteries in aviation history. This is the story of Flight 19. Led by experienced flight instructor Lieutenant Charles Taylor, Flight 19 consisted of 5 aircraft and a total of 14 crew members. Their mission: to practice navigation exercises off the coast of Florida. As the afternoon wore on, radio communications between Flight 19 and their base became increasingly frantic. Lieutenant Taylor reported compass malfunctions and expressed confusion over their location. Despite efforts to guide them back to base, Flight 19 soon found themselves disoriented and low on fuel. One by one, the aircraft disappeared from radar, leaving behind a trail of speculation and fear. For days, Search teams combed the vast expanse of the Atlantic, but no trace of Flight 19 or its crew was ever found. To this day, their disappearance remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the sea. As we reflect on the tragic fate of Flight 19, let us remember the bravery and sacrifice of those who take to the skies in service of their country. May their memory live on, a testament to the enduring spirit of aviation. Number 2. In 1937, pioneering aviator Amelia Earhart set out to circumnavigate the globe in her Lockheed Electra, aiming to achieve a feat never before accomplished by a woman. Little did she know, her journey would captivate the world and end in mystery. This is the story of Amelia Earhart's final flight. Amelia Earhart, already famous for her solo flights across the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, embarked on her most ambitious adventure yet, to fly around the world along the equatorial route. For weeks, Earhart and Noonan flew tirelessly, facing challenges and triumphs as they made their way across continents and oceans. Their journey captured the imagination of people around the globe, inspiring countless men and women to reach for the skies. But on July 2, 1937, tragedy struck. Somewhere over the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, Earhart's Lockheed Electra disappeared without a trace. Despite extensive search efforts, neither the aircraft nor its occupants were ever found. In the decades since her disappearance, countless theories have emerged, ranging from crash landing on a remote island to being captured by Japanese forces. Yet the fate of Amelia Earhart and her Lockheed Electra remains one of the greatest mysteries of aviation history. As we remember Amelia Earhart and her pioneering spirit, let us honor her legacy by continuing to push the boundaries of what is possible. For in the world of aviation, her courage and determination will forever inspire us to reach for the stars. Number 1. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 departed Kuala Lumpur International Airport bound for Beijing Capital International Airport. Little did the passengers and crew know, their journey would end in tragedy and mystery. This is the story of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. With 239 passengers and crew on board, MH370 was a routine overnight flight across the South China Sea. However, as the hours passed, something went terribly wrong. Shortly after takeoff, MH370 veered off its planned route, turning westward and disappearing from radar. Despite frantic attempts to establish contact, the aircraft remained silent, its whereabouts unknown. In the days and weeks that followed, an unprecedented international search effort was launched, spanning vast stretches of ocean and involving multiple countries. Yet, despite the extensive search, no trace of MH370 was ever found. To this day, the fate of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 remains one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history. The lack of answers has led to widespread speculation and heartache for the families of those on board. As we reflect on the tragedy of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370, let us remember the lives lost and continue to pursue the truth. May their memory serve as a reminder of the enduring mysteries that still haunt the skies.